Josh wrote on the board, unworthy and betrayed. Now, Josh, does that mean that the first question is unworthy and the second one is betrayed? Or are they both unworthy and both betrayed?
It's first question, second question.
First question, second question. Let's get to the messages.
This amazing episode of Messyges is sponsored by HelloFresh.
Jordan's messages.
Hi, Josh and Jordan. So I'm a 20-year-old, 5'8", super skinny female who's trying to get her feet in the dating game. I've never had a boyfriend due to the no boys till 21 rule at my house. I decided to try having an early start though, but am super awkward. I have zero social skills and confidence due to a history of being bullied. I'm just anxious about being in a relationship because I feel unworthy of love. Plus the right guys, Christian guys, never ask me out. This adds more to my insecurities. Please help. Josh, this person, basically it comes down to they feel awkward, they've been bullied. They want love. Unworthy. They feel unworthy. Josh, how do you get a girl, a beautiful girl, to feel worthy of love? Because this is the thing. See, here's the thing with girls. Here's the thing, and this is the thing with guys, but I think mostly with girls. Girls who feel awkward in their own skin are just plain awkward. Okay? That's just a fact. I didn't know where I was going with that. If a girl is like, okay, okay, this is objective. Some people are objectively more pretty than other people. This is a fact. This is a scientific fact. We're not gonna beat around the bush here. If a girl is objectively not, I'm not saying that this is you because I haven't seen a picture of you. If a girl is objectively not as pretty as somebody else, say, okay, that doesn't matter to a guy. And this is something that girls need to understand here. That doesn't necessarily matter to a guy. What matters to a guy is if the girl is comfortable in their own skin, even if they know that they're not the most pretty human on this planet, okay? But they're still pretty, but it's not, are they the prettiest human being on planet Earth? No, okay? No.
Growing up, I was always suspicious of the really pretty girls.
Well, weren't we all? We were all suspicious of them. So the person that you were least suspicious of, well, the person that you wanted to get to know, the girl who's just like there, and she's really super nice, and she's just super happy person who's comfortable in her own body. Those are the people that a guy really wants to get to know. And
at least a good guy.
A good guy. But that's who we're trying to attract. She's trying. Not the bros. We don't want the bros. If that's your goal, I would say, like, you just need to have a paradigm shift, and I don't know how to give it to you, but just maybe it would just help just knowing that the right guy isn't going to be like just looking at that. He's going to be looking at like, okay, is she like comfortable in her own skin, in her own body? And that's like one of the most attractive things to a good guy. And that's just the way that it is. So I would just work on that. Like, just know that's a truth. And if you can get like mentally to that place where you believe that, but also where you're comfortable in your own skin, then so much is gonna work out for you. Like, you just radiate this confidence. That's hard to do. But if you can get to that point, just so much good stuff is just going to fall in your lap. And that pretty much goes for anybody, period. Anybody. Was that a good answer, Josh? Okay, good, all right. We talk about your messy life, your messy relationships, but we don't spend enough time talking about your food. That's right, guys, we don't. The holidays are around the corner, though, and we've got an easy way to save some money and get delicious, quick, and easy meals. Say hello to HelloFresh. Each recipe and all of the pre-portioned ingredients come right to your door, so you can skip the grocery store and all the crazies and all the prep. Quality is HelloFresh's priority. Ingredients travel from the farm to your home home in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. Whether you're planning a party or just need to stock up on some good quality snacks, you'll find everything you need from HelloFresh Market. It's the best of both worlds. You get a delicious meal like you'd get outside the home, inside the home, with the quality you only get from a home-cooked meal. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. And if you go to HelloFresh.com and use code BlimeyCow70, you're going to get 70% off plus free shipping. And that is a great deal. Again, that's 70% off. That's basically free, Josh. Plus free shipping with code BlimeyCow70 when you load up on delicious meals at HelloFresh.com. Now, let's get back to the messages. Hey, Jordan, Josh, and potentially Sarah. I am in a very loving relationship with the girl I would like to spend the rest of my life with. We are both in our early 20s. Recently, one night, I was hanging out with some coworkers after we all got off work at one of their apartments. Towards the end of the night, one of the girls there made a physical move on me that is as specific as I think I can get on Messyges land. In order to embarrass her, I politely and quietly rejected her. Pretty quickly after that, I left. But before that, she apologized several times, and I didn't really know what to say because that was such clearly a violation of my trust. But I just kept my answer short and chose to not engage with her. I told my girlfriend about it the next morning, and she wasn't mad at me or anything because I rejected it. The big issue here is the fact that now I have to keep going back to work with this girl who tried to make a move on me. How do I keep going to work with someone who so clearly violated my trust? Do I tell her straight up that I don't want to talk to her? Or do I just continue to politely not engage in the conversation that she still tries to start with me? What do I do? Thanks. Look. The hard thing about this world is you are in the world with a bunch of crazies. And if you tried to avoid all the crazies and manipulate, you're letting these people control you. If you tried to manipulate your life to avoid all the crazies, you would just sit in your house alone all day long because there's no way to avoid them. Don't alter your life's course. Don't quit your job because there's like... Don't quit your job because there's like this girl who tried to kiss you or who tried to, you know, she was like taking something off. Don't quit your job over that. I think that's ridiculous. With people like this, you can't really talk to them. I mean, you can talk to them, but it's not like you don't just say, hey, don't talk to me anymore. Like, they're a person at your work, just engage like it's just another person at work. This isn't this huge emotional, okay, you say they violated your trust, okay? I would say trust very few people so that when they do something, it's just what it is. And it's not like this huge emotional thing that happened to you. It's just, you know, and maybe you'll get to that point here soon. You just expect this stuff. And when it comes, it just rolls off your back because it's like, all right, that's right. That's the world we live in. But yeah, your girlfriend seems great, you know, that she didn't freak out over this. I would keep going to your job, be a good person, and as more and more people keep coming to you and who knows what they're taking off or why, just let it roll off your back. Just what it is. Just get away from them and just keep doing your job. Head down, just keep working. Build your future. 9 to 5, build your future. Have a side hustle and then get away from these people once the side hustle takes off. That's my advice.
But not a side hug hustle.
Not a side huggle. We don't like side huggles. Guys, Josh told me to read the bonus message that's about to come up. If you are a supporter at supportblimeycow.com, you will get the full message that I am about to read. Josh said that it's very, what's the word, Josh? Interesting. I've noticed increasingly in messages you, almost jokingly, warn against pornography. In homeschool and Christian circles, we make so many self-deprecating jokes about extreme purity, shoulders touching, making eye contact, censoring the word porn, that when time comes to talk about the real stuff, we can't take it seriously. I think it would be really helpful to have a candid talk here about why porn is actually universally harmful and not merely one more Christian purity issue. If you guys want to hear my answer to that, supportblimeycow.com. It costs Josh how much?
$7 a month for the bonus messages.
Just, it's a few bucks.
Just crossed 40 bonus messages.
40 bonus messages. You get 40 questions revealed to you. It could be the question that changes your life. It could be the question that changes your trajectory in life, and you could change 40 times. If you could change 40 times, who would you be? I don't know. You're about to find out. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.